Clap. Clap.
Clap.
Meestal is er gewoon zo maar één of zo.
Wacht.
Hello, this is Live Love team again. We're here with the second Live Love session of the Live Love techniques. Today here there's Sophie, Christoph,
Hi.
Anushka and Iris and me, Kat. And we welcome you back again to the next session. Today it's all about emotions. Yay! We like it. It's all about emotions. So join us and learn more about your emotions, how you can handle them in a very unique way, in a very easy, unique way. Mm-hmm. Okay,
You will
let's. You like it. You like it. Okay, so let's start. What are emotions?
Energies in motion.
Energy is in motion, that's right. So it's very easy. Everything in your body is actually energy. And emotions are also energy. So what happens is we experience pleasant emotions in our body and unpleasant emotions. What's the difference? The difference is the pleasant emotions are very quick and high in frequency, and the slow emotions are very low frequency emotions. The unpleasant are slow in frequency and are moving very slow. Like, you know.
They're dense energies.
Yeah, dense, yes. So I call them big fat blobs of energy. Yeah. So, and that's why they're, you experience them in your body, and they give you the feeling of blockages, yeah? The experience, it's not the experience, sensation of blockage, voila. Okay, so here's what the light masters told me, how emotions work. First of all, I draw you a line on a white paper, and this line is a horizontal line. And they taught me with this drawing, so I'm gonna draw it for you. It's a horizontal line, and this line is your own frequency. So we put a 0 or it's your own, yeah. It's not
It's the neutral position.
Yeah, the neutral position. Thank you very much, Iris. So the neutral position is your own frequency. Everybody has her and his own frequency. So here we go. Everything above this 0, everything above your neutral line, your own frequency, you experience as pleasant. And everything below,
unpleasant.
Very easy, yes? It's
a very good student.
It's kindergarten. It seems like kindergarten. When they taught me,
That was first.
when they taught me, I felt like I was in kindergarten. You see? Okay, so this is that so far so good. So everything below is unpleasant. Everything above is pleasant. Okay, this is how we handle emotions. If you're not conscious about what emotions are, and if you're not conscious, a conscious feeler, yeah. If you just steer your life with your brain, what you do, all the unpleasant emotions who are low in frequency, you neglect them. And how do we neglect our emotions?
You ignore them.
You ignore them, yeah. How do we do that? In life, in daily life?
By thinking about them and thinking them away.
Yes.
And run away from the feeling.
Run away from the feeling.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
By
Drinking alcohol.
Drinking alcohol.
taking drugs.
Taking drugs. Oh, these are the the extreme ones.
Working too much.
Watching
Working
TV.
too much.
Watching
Watching
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Be a workaholic.
Be workaholic, and especially to put your focus outside.
Right.
outside yourself. So everything outside yourself is much more important than the inside.
You think it can help you
Calm
outside?
down and
Yes.
yeah, and that it seems like it is like that. For example, you feel very sad, and you look at a happy movie, comic movie, and afterwards you feel better, but it will come back. You see,
It's a short,
it's a short
period of time.
Absolutely. So what we do, we run away from them, we neglect them, we ignore them, and
But
what
we can become addicted to that outweighs the verslaving.
The behavior or
The behavior.
the
Yeah.
We can-
seeking the
everybody-
outside world.
we still take every time.
That becomes addictive.
Addictive, yes.
yeah, a lot of people are
Addicted.
Yes.
to external
External
Yes.
Conversation.
things, yeah.
Or medicines. Or
For example, food. For example, shopping. For example, television, medicines. Yeah. For example, a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. So, what happens if we neglect them? If we ignore them? Then they crystallize. They become lower in frequency, and they crystallize. And when they crystallize, what happens then is that the body will get blocked because it makes the body sick.
Oh.
Yes.
Because the energy is not flowing there.
not flowing freely.
Not freely anymore. So it's get blocked. And then what happens? People are starting to complain.
I've got this pain.
Yeah,
I've got that
lost
pain.
from, how do you call it?
I'm
Suffering from?
Suffering from
this or
All sorts of things in the
Yeah,
body.
all
but
sorts of
people
pains.
people
and minor
complain
pains,
about them.
Big pains.
Yeah. Also,
Headache.
yeah,
Aches,
they complain.
aches,
They
yeah.
complain, but also they judge them.
Uh-huh.
They judge them like, again I got a headache or aching stomach. So they're again
Paying
Confirm
attention to the low
or-
frequency with a judgment.
yes, and so they confirm the
pains.
not the pain but the
They-
emotion.
yeah.
Aye, the emotion.
They
It's the
confirm
emotion.
the unpleasant emotions, and
Yeah.
they make more of them, and so the body gets sicker and sicker and sicker.
Mhm.
That's what we do. Yeehaw, and then you end up in a hospital, and the body exists until it
Until it
opgeven,
Gives in.
gives in, yeah.
Gives in.
Voila, okay. And then we call it dead, yeah. And then the body,
Finished.
finished.
Not pleasant.
So what do we do with the pleasant emotions? Actually, we do the same. We ignore them because we cannot feel them. And you know why?
Because they are high
Very
in
quick.
frequency.
Too
Yeah, very
quick.
quickly.
Very
They're
quick.
too quick.
Very
to
quick.
feel.
So joy,
Abundance.
Gratitude.
Freedom.
freedom, worthy,
Gratefulness.
gratefulness.
self-worth.
Voila. It's very fast. They move very fast through your body. So if you're not able to really feel,
Consciously feel.
then they're gone, and then you need again something that gives you a pleasant emotion, and you look again for a pleasant emotion, and it moves again quickly through your body, and you look again and again and again. For example, if you have a box of chocolate, it's very hard to only eat one piece. Why? Because it gives you a pleasant emotion, and the pleasant emotion moves quick and is quickly gone out of your body, and so you want the same experience again. So you want
You eat a whole box of chocolate.
yes, before you know it, and that.
And then you feel bad because you've eaten too much.
Yes, yeah, and then again, an unpleasant emotion. But we call it, in Flemish it's kortstondig geluk.
Yeah, it's instant gratification, but it doesn't last. It's not a lasting form of gratification.
Yeah, so
Maybe
it's
a way to
very
put it.
short, and you become addicted to it. Yeah, so go back into your life. What emotion are you addicted to? You're not addicted to the the external thing. You're addicted to the emotion that the external thing gives you.
So it's not the substance or the people or the places or whatever
Or
you
what
go
you do,
or want
or what you
do.
or what you smell, or
It's
what
the
you
feeling
eat.
inside actually you're
Yeah.
addicted to.
Yes, you're addicted to the emotion, the pleasant emotion. So give me an example. What are we addicted to? Freedom.
I think many people recognize themselves in wanting to have acknowledgements and attention from other people.
So which
or
emotion is
admiration.
that?
That's
Self-love?
self-worth or lack of self-worth.
Yeah.
If you search
No,
it.
but they're addicted to.
No, they're addicted to the feeling of feeling worthy, feeling
Worthy.
self-worth.
Voila, voila. Another one.
Partying,
Yeah.
looking for this type of joy and excitement.
To let go is that.
To let
Like
go.
television is also to let go. You
Yeah.
flop in front of the television and you let go of the whole.
After a hard day of work.
Yes, and all
You
the
don't have to think.
the worries, and you let go, and then suddenly 25,000 pictures in 1 minute blast in your brain, and it's not letting go. It's
Producing
a lot of
many-
stress.
Yeah.
But you think you're in a good vibe there, but after 2 hours of television, you experience that television gives you stress instead of joy.
Or relaxation.
Yeah,
And
That's
you
right.
don't sleep very good at night
no,
when you see television.
your
The
sleep.
sleep is not.
Sleeping pattern
Yeah, your
is affected by watching
absolutely
television.
sleeping. Yeah, disturbed very badly.
Yeah.
So kids putting kids in front of the television before they go to sleep is bad. No, it's not bad. It's
It's
Very
it's
disturbing.
not beneficial to their night rest.
yeah, voila. Because why?
Because the children get a lot of information, impulses,
So the
and,
brain is too active.
and the subconsciousness also processes it.
Yeah, so they cannot get into a deep sleep.
And also then they get overactive because they are always, even when the television is then switched off, they are still looking for these impulses. And then for the parents, it seems like the child is unhandleable because he's always looking for something. And it's because of this television habitude that the child creates of getting impulses.
What else do we have?
Freedom.
I was gonna say the same.
Freedom. How many people
Smoke.
buy a car?
Buy a car to feel free, or smoke cigarettes to have this 5 minutes of freedom outside of work.
Yeah. Or how many people
Or go on
holiday?
expensive holidays
free to experience
to
freedom?
experience freedom 3 weeks per
Yeah.
year.
Yes. So it's an illusion, yes?
Yes, it's an illusion.
Absolutely illusion. So we're not addicted to the external things and habits, but we're addicted to the pleasant emotions. Okay, so far so good. So this is about how we handle until now the emotions. Now you want to know how they taught me you should handle emotions.
Do you want to know?
We know it. Here's the horizontal line again. You put 0. You put a line up, and that's the pleasant emotions, the plus, and the minus down, the unpleasant emotions. Okay, what we should do with them to become the captain of the ship is...
And what is the ship?
The ship is the body. Yeah.
Our body.
To become the captain and handle, steer it, is to feel through the emotion. So you put your focus, you put your concentration, and you put your feeling, and the brain cannot feel, ladies and gentlemen.
So it's not mental concentration.
It's
not
not
at all.
Not at all.
We only have to use our brain to concentrate to feel. but we use the brain, eh? We still use the
brain.
brain.
We use the brain. Yeah, yes. The concentration is in the brain,
yes.
but it's the feeling is in the stomach, under the belly button, yeah. And it's actually 2/3 wiser than the brain. It has 2/3 more cell, yeah, stem cells,
nerve cells
than the brain. So it's intelligent,
more
intelligent
than the brain.
Okay, so you feel through the emotion. That means an emotion is a movement of energy. Yeah, parts of energy that moves. Unpleasant, they move very slowly, so you can easily feel them. That's why you in the beginning of the awakening process, you get more in contact with the unpleasant emotions than the pleasant. If you feel through the unpleasant emotions, so the minus, you give your energy, you give your attention, you give your frequency, you as a soul, yeah, you check in the body and you share your high frequency that you are. You exist out of light, love, wisdom, warmth and power. Yeah. And you share that with that unpleasant emotion, so it's that low blob of energy. And if you share your high frequency with it, what happens? It lifts.
Literally dissolves.
It lifts and it becomes higher and higher in frequency.
Manifestates and then it becomes higher in frequency.
Yeah, it becomes higher in frequency, and then it reaches your own frequency, and then it's pure life energy again. Then it's your frequency again. So you don't experience it anymore. It's gone. Yeah. And then there's space for the pleasant that you are. And if you feel the pleasant, and therefore you have to feel more.
You have to be more finely attuned to feeling.
Yeah. So you're feeling.
You have to be able to activate your feeling capacities more, or more focused. Let's say.
Okay. And if you're a good feeler, if you can concentrate and feel together for a long time, you can feel your feeling system becomes very strong, and you can feel the pleasant emotions. And they become higher and higher and higher in frequency if you share your attention and your energy and your power with it. And then they become very healing. And why do they become very healing?
Because it's a very high frequency.
And what does it do with your ship?
It cleans out the whole ship.
It cleans out, but
and
also
it gives a lot of speed, and you go straight on in the right direction where you need to be. Also it pulls up your own frequency, so the body's frequency will be pulled up, and you attract more high frequency
events and people and situations into your life,
and also high frequency emotions. So the pleasant ones, yes. So you create your own luck in that way, and that's how the Light Masters taught me how you should handle your emotions. And it's quite easy. The brain cannot think about it too much because it's all about feeling. If you want to think about it
and analyze,
doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's all about feeling, and the concentration of the brain. You put your brain in alpha, in alert, and you go and feel through. And feeling through, that's our technique. It calls the feel through technique. That means you keep on feeling for a few seconds, a minute. It's a long period already, a minute.
For really concentrated feeling.
And then you feel the unpleasant emotions. You feel the movement. In the beginning, it's very slow. And you think that it's not moving at all, but then you're thinking, you're not feeling. And the moment you feel that it's moving, but very slow, and you follow the movement, and then it becomes faster and faster, and it dissolves. And that's a miracle you experience inside, and you get addicted, and that's a very healthy addiction. So after a while, you get all sort of different emotions, and every emotion, there are 25 emotions, unpleasant emotions, and only 25 unpleasant emotions. And if you feel an emotion, unpleasant emotion, every unpleasant emotion has its place in the body and a specific movement. And that's why we can verschillen.
Differentiate.
Yeah, differentiate we feel the difference. For example, I feel lonely, or I feel worthless, or I feel insecure or beperkt. Insecure, that's a multi emotion. I feel constricted. I feel
sorry for myself.
Yeah, that's a multi-emotion. That's a multi-emotion.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm feeling lack.
Sad. That is an emotion.
Goes after.
A consequence. A consequential emotion.
So let's explain that about the emotions. You have 25 emotions, and that's unpleasant 25 emotions. You have 25 unpleasant emotions. And they're the basic.
Yeah. And that's really all there is concerning unpleasant emotions.
Okay. Not very much.
No.
You have 25. So those 25, if you experience more than one at the same time, then you have a combination emotion. For example, slachtoffer, victim, and insecure, and
being overwhelmed.
Those things. Then you have more than one emotion. You experience more than one unpleasant emotion, and of course it's very intensive. Yes. Yes, but if you experience them one by one, they're not so heavy and overwhelming. Yeah. Also, you have gevolgemotions, consequential emotions, and that is onmacht.
Powerlessness, wou ik ook zeggen.
Powerlessness?
Nee, het is een ander woord.
Onmacht, you will see it right now on the screen. Onmacht.
Now I'm feeling it. I know I'm feeling it now.
En de wordless ook?
De wordless niet, but de onmacht wel.
Okay.
But the onmacht wel.
So it's the word inability that we were looking for. So you feel enable. You feel unable, and then you get angry or you start to cry, and those are
consequential
emotions. Voila. So a lot of people get stuck in grief and anger, but those are consequences.
It means your system is overloaded with unpleasant emotions.
Voila. So
that was also a little bit of a story, an eye-opener for me to realize that sadness and anger are just consequences of another unpleasant emotions, and not emotions. Well, they are emotions on themselves, but they come from somewhere. And that was really a breakthrough for me. To realize what the cause was. And feel the cause.
It's like they say, it's like the onion, like peeling the onion. So the first is like this consequential cause, and then you need to dig deeper and deeper to find the real source emotions.
And onmacht, what was it?
Inability,
inability, the feeling of inability, we all know it. It's the feeling of nauseousness. Nauseousness.
Yeah.
And then you know that there's a basic unpleasant emotion before. It was before there. So, and if you feel nauseous, then you become angry or you're gonna cry. And a lot of people say, yeah, but if I feel something in my stomach, and then I become angry, and that's why that happens. And nauseousness is putting together and pulling up. So, and the advanced.
Explain where exactly?
In the stomach. In the stomach. Yeah. And the extreme an extreme field of
Inability
is vomiting.
Yeah.
Then it
literally
comes
manifests.
literally manifests through the body. And then you know that there's a huge unpleasant emotion in your system unconsciously, and then you should look for it, because your focus, your attention goes to the nauseousness, but that's not the real cause. Voila, that was all about emotions. Somebody wants to add something about the emotions?
Maybe you can say something of what happens or what changes in your reality experience as soon as you start feeling through your emotions, of how the law of attraction works then. If you have an unpleasant emotion and you learn how to feel it through and you get it transformed to a high frequency and it's not blocking your system anymore, then you will notice that your reality instantly changes, because then you don't carry this emotion with you anymore, and then you...
For example, just a second. Yeah? Every emotion will stay in your body. It will not leave your body. It only diminishes.
Yeah. It becomes small.
Because everything in the universe is flowing through you. So every emotion will flow through you, in every body, in every person. And you get the impression that it leaves your body, but it doesn't leave your body.
It's not omnipresent anymore. It becomes in a small.
It becomes very slow, small, so you can handle it immediately. But you experience in the outside world a big difference. For example, you feel worthless. You feel worthless.
Then you attract many situations, people, anything that gives you this
worthless emotion again, and you confirm it, and it becomes bigger and bigger. You try to neglect
it, from it, it comes back.
It becomes bigger and bigger and bigger.
And then if you feel through the emotion,
it becomes smaller.
And what happens in your reality then?
Then people handle you with care and love and worthy. So
and the day they come again, the feeling, it's a small one, and you say, oh, it's a little one. I feel it through. It's gone. It's go very quickly.
So and then if somebody say to you, you're nobody, then you can say, you're right.
All right.
You're right.
It's not a problem.
It happened to me. Somebody said to me, you're nobody. What can you teach me? You're nobody. And I said, you're right, I'm nobody. And nothing happened. So then I knew, then I experienced wordlessness is gone. It's not taking over anymore. It's not the boss in my system anymore. So
the feeling of self-worth is more present than wordlessness.
Absolutely more present.
It's
It doesn't affect you anymore. No, and it's freedom. It's
release you.
It's wow. Freedom.
And then what's the nice part of the story is, as soon as you get more sensitive for feeling the high frequency emotions, and you can consciously activate a pleasant emotion, for example, of freedom, and how the emotion of freedom feels, and if you are vibrating this emotion for a longer period of time, then that's what your reality is creating, a life of experience of freedom, for example, or abundance.
Abundance, it's a feeling of much, a lot. And a lot of people cannot feel that feeling. They feel the feeling of lack. Yeah, and
they want abundance, but they confirm the lack.
Yes. So, and that's how you create your life. What else? What else can we say about emotions?
Emotions are fun.
Yes.
Feeling true.
It's
quite easy. Surprisingly easy once you get to know the technique and really practice it. Because we're talking about it, and you're seeing this video, but you're still getting the info on quite a mental level, maybe. But actually, when you really start doing the technique or really start practicing and practicing your feeling capacity and strengthening it, then you'll notice that it's really easy. And even the baddest emotions, the emotions of which we run away most of the times, or many times, they're just easy to feel once you allow them. It's
allow them, don't judge them.
When you don't judge them,
find them interesting.
When you don't want to think them away or anything like that, and they're just slow emotions.
So what can we maybe tell the people of how to deal with this right now? The three-dimensional experience, keeping the eyes
focus on.
I think it's better that we do that
in the next video.
In the next video, because that's practicing.
That's a practice.
Yeah. So,
but I can say, and everyone here agrees, that really, as I said before, it's so easy, and it's how do you say? It's encompassing. So you have all these kinds of therapies, and you can do books you can read, and everything just drops away once you get to know this technique. So it simplifies your whole existence a lot.
And you depend from nobody.
Yeah.
You become master of your own body and your own life. And there's no other therapy or book or substance or whatever that can give you that promise.
This is the whole package.
And this literally does give you that promise. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say.
Go for it.
Okay, thank you for watching. So the next session will be about the technique, the feel through technique, and we're looking forward to explain this to you and let you know how you can handle emotions. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.